Welcome everybody to the first edition of Rude Boys TV. I am Scotland.
And I am the dirty immigrant, and we're gonna be doing some rants and thing here, you know what I mean, about stupid crap that goes on in this world. That's what we're gonna do here.
Plenty of it.
Plenty of it. And with the elections coming up, we're gonna go crazy in this place, man. But one of the very first things we want to talk about is the teacher, and I think she's in Florida. Must be Florida.
Michigan.
It said Michigan.
It said a Spanish teacher in Michigan.
Oh. I wonder if she's Italian or Spanish, because she could be, because it could go either way.
That is true.
Dark eyes, but she hot. That's all I got to say there. But anyway, apparently she had sex. She did the nasty with a sophomore. You know what I mean? Brother, they've been doing it in the car, you know what I mean? She was married too. She was cheating on her husband with a 15-year-old man. That man's ego must be jacked up. His wife cheats on the 15-year-old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cheated with a feather. But anyway, so this woman, she slept and thing with this 15-year-old and then got caught. They never really specify how she got caught. If the kid talked about it, if somebody saw them, there was no specification of how she got caught, but she got caught. Boom! Of course, when a woman
busted,
because he busted. He busted it up.
Yeah.
But so they arrested her, of course. Took her butt to court. She got 20 freaking years, man. 20 years. And the thing about it is, she got 20 years, but that was a plea deal. She was going to get life. Getting life for sleeping with a 15-year-old.
There are people who get less sentences for drugs and murder because they can get maybe some kind of technicality or something like that than this woman was looking at.
There's no technicality.
That is ridiculous.
She got technical with that kid. That's what.
But it makes you wonder: was she forcing it? Was he going along with it? Whatever. But 20 years. Life.
Yes. The way that woman looked, he was going along with it. He was going along with it. But in his case, he's only 50. It's a short way.
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, I mean, 20 years. But the thing about it is, though, the law is kind of jacked up, because if you have marijuana, you get more time for marijuana than if you get for cocaine. Like, you could have cocaine and get 2 years, and have marijuana and get 20 years. You know what I mean? I think
unless you're in Colorado.
Oh yeah. And unless, of course, too, if you're rich or poor. You know what I mean? The rich do cocaine, the poor do marijuana. Hell, they don't want us to, chill out and relax. Unfortunately, most people don't use it for that. They go get stupid anyway.
Yeah.
But that's marijuana, that is. And cocaine, no cocaine cowboy. But 20 years that woman is going to get. And I wonder if she's going to be still hot when she come out. So I'm harping on that.
It depends on what happens to her in jail.
Well, you know what I mean? She's going to be somebody's. Wow, that's literally. That's literally. But I mean, okay. Here's a question.
This is gonna sound bad, but it's gonna be some older ones like you like the younger ones.
So do I. You know what I mean? Yeah, come here, young guy.
Oh my goodness.
But okay, here's the situation. Okay. Do you think it's worse when a man do that to a girl or to a boy? Oh.
Speaking of, although the camera can't see it, my dog just walked in.
Put your head up.
Can we get her face sign up for the camera to see? I don't know.
We'll have to pick her up. She wants to be petted.
Just like a woman, you want attention, right?
You know what I mean? You better leave them puppies alone. You don't want to go to doggy jail.
It's as far as worse between whether it's a guy or a woman doing it. I mean, it's. Goodness, thanks for throwing the dog hair everywhere. I mean, obviously, it's bad whether it's somebody using their position of power to do whatever.
Yeah.
So to me, either way, whether it's a woman forcing it on a guy or a guy forcing it on a girl, if they're using their position to get what they want, to me, I don't care who it is at that point. That's
a different story.
That's a totally different story there. But I mean, you've seen stories of it where even the younger girl student comes on to the male teacher, the younger guy student comes on to the female teacher.
Oh yeah.
And then,
sometimes people can't control it.
And obviously at that point the law doesn't say, well, I don't care if the 14-year-old came on to you. You are still an adult and you should know. So then you're just kind of stuck either way.
Just get a screw. He's just gonna enjoy one more than the other.
Oh my goodness.
But I don't know. It seems like people go crazy. But here's the thing, okay? Here's what I'm saying. We do a radio show also called The Road Boys, and we talked about it last night. And here's the deal. Okay, if I'm 15 years old and a hot teacher like that come on to me, hey, I'm putting that sucker in the vault. Because you know what I mean? I'm not telling anybody because I'm going to enjoy that for the whole rest of my, high school career.
But think about this though, for most guys in this country, they have bragging issues.
Yeah.
Okay, especially if somebody's sitting there talking about, man, did you see her? Ooh, and then at some point they're gonna let it slip and be like, hey, oh yeah, I know.
I've seen all of them.
Yeah, exactly. So most guys have that problem.
They have diarrhea of the mouth.
Yes. And so then they wonder, well, why are the cops interested?
And it's funny because last night we were talking and I asked you if there was a hot teacher in your school.
No.
Some Miss Havishams?
No. We had one, she was a graphics teacher when I was a junior, I think.
Yeah.
And she wasn't bad, but then she opened her mouth and we learned her attitude.
Yeah.
And it almost kind of became, everybody was just like, no. Like not even thinking she was even cute anymore.
Yeah. So, in my school we had a few. Miss Martin. Ooh. Only problem is she was married to a guy who later became a revolutionary. So
you? No.
She didn't marry me. And the other one was Miss Robinson. And she used to be an airline pilot back when it was all female.
You mean a flight attendant?
Flight attendant, yeah. She was a flight attendant when it was all female and fine. Now they just have some, I don't know, some Buellers looking. And that doesn't mean gay people, so what's that LBGT? Don't come after me. That's just right, but anyway, they need to, but you see, they can't stop that. They can't stop it. You could put as many people in jail. Sex is a powerful drug.
It is.
I mean, they can't stop it because I think that stuff happens way more than gets.
There's probably a lot more, like you said, keeping it locked in the vault.
You know what I mean? That's the smart ones. Well, you know what I mean? I don't know about the girls or anything. But you see, why do we think like that, though? If it's a girl, we think he took advantage of her. If it's a boy, it's a whole different story.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just like anytime if a guy wants to try and say, hey, look, this woman raped me, the cops probably go, yeah, right, come on.
Yeah.
But it's...
He's having sex with a woman shouting, rape!
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen? A bunch of guys going to come around him and start laughing. Unless, of course, the girl is not too good looking because they'll be laughing.
Oh, man.
There's a whole lot of variables with that there,
Yeah.
No, of course, I would keep my mouth shut if the woman is fine, like, let's say, a Gabriella Union or Jennifer Love Hewitt. If she fine like that, that's fine. But if it's one of them ugly women, I'm sorry, I'm reporting her butt.
Oh my goodness.
And not because I want to brag about it, I don't want to have nightmares. At 15, we're prone to nightmares. But, you know what I mean? Tell us what you all think and stuff. Comment, subscribe, like the video and stuff like that. Tell us what you think. Comment on what you think. If this is a fair judgment.
I just think 20 years is, I mean, because if you think about it, if she ends up in for the whole 20 years, by the time she comes out, he's going to be 35.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what her age is. Obviously, she's old enough to be a teacher and supposedly old enough to know better. But I mean, there's just that line you don't cross. But 20 years is a long time. When you have
don't
people,
want to no more when she come. When she gonna be old.
She may not want him anymore. He might be old.
She might be. She might have to switch teams back. Who said? I was kind of off the subject, but I was watching. Oh, Ben Carson. You ever heard of him? Mm-hmm. He's a token Black Republican. He said, being gay is a choice, because look at how many straight people go to jail and come out gay. That's his reason. That's what I said that about.
Really, dude? Really?
That's a whole other show there. But go ahead and like and thing and comment in the bottom and look out for more videos. And like we said before, I am the Dirty Immigrant.
And I'm Skyland, and you can tune into our radio show. If you're in the Huntington, West Virginia tri-state area at 88.1 WMUL FM, the cutting edge of your radio dial, as well as online www.marshall.edu/WMUL. Stream 1. We're on Wednesday nights from 10 p.m. Yes, 10 p.m. to midnight. And then Saturdays, 8 p.m. to midnight. Of course, that also depends on my travel schedule. But mostly that's when we are on, Wednesday nights and Saturday nights.
And we put our Facebook credentials at the bottom, so you can check that to see when we will have a show and if he travels and we don't have a show. Yeah. And, oh man, there's something else I want to say too. You know what I mean? But anyway, more videos will be coming here shortly, so stay tuned and thing, and
let us know if you think 20 years is too much.
Yeah, comment about that.
I think it is.
And also comment below about why you think it's more a big deal when a man does it to a girl, whereas a girl does it to a boy. Yeah. We ain't gonna go when it's same-sex stuff because. Yeah. So anyway, subscribe, people.
The Rude Boys TV.
Yes, sir.
Right here.